What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dorkatronprime. I'm gonna be covering the Pro Play Games regional. It's me versus Tyler Sear from Gaiaforce Gaming. Shout out to Gaiaforce Gaming. I said I'm gonna tell you guys this now. This is the first time I'm playing this deck in a tournament. I've only played 3 games before this, and I was just learning the deck. I did not know all the effects or the ordering, so please hate on me as much as possible. I also got top 8. Tyler also did make a couple mistakes, but we did talk about it after the game, and yeah, we were both good with the mistakes that we made. I learned a lot from his game, so I was able to get top 8. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a Mimi, and he's gonna go ahead and start Pokemon for 3, and I just wanted the Mimi to get to 3 for the next turn guaranteed. And he's going to go ahead and play Zoe. Zoe is going to add him the hybrid. I'm going to Digivolve for 2 to search. I'm going to add 1 hybrid or Tamer. I'm sorry, 1 hybrid or JP. We're going to go ahead and Digivolve for 1. We're going to the other champion to suspend the Pokemon to swing over the Pokemon with Atomic Inferno. We just did Atomic Inferno to put our opponent to 1. And then, unfortunately, I Digivolved without using the Rhinomon's effect again, which was like the biggest misplays I was doing during the tournament. I didn't know that was a thing. But now I understand it, so for next time when I play this deck, I'm for sure going to be using it at full power. All right, so he is going to be abusing the amount of memory because of the 2 Pokemons. He's going to reduce the cost by gaining 2 memory, and then he's going to gain 2 extra memory because it stacks. The Zuchimon basically Digivolves for 3 because he has 3 or more security. He's also going to proc out the +1. At this point, I feel like it's a losing battle. I didn't draw the option card to suspend, so I was falling a bit behind. We're going to go ahead and just hard play a champion instead of passing turn. Don't know if that was the best decision. I did have the other champion to suspend, so that's my train of thought. Unfortunately, I did give him too much memory, so he's just going to be able to explode this turn. He's going to activate a TK, but the TK cannot attack, and he was assuming he could because he kind of forgot at the moment. There's just so much going on. But he is going to be able to build another ultimate line, which is going to basically guarantee him game. He's going to go ahead and play a TK Kari for free because of the Rise Greymon. And he's going to go ahead and swing Suchimon. It's going to hit for 2 checks. He's going to swing with Gazimon. Gazimon's going to die. He's going to draw on the discard. He's going to swing with Pokemon. It's going to die. And he's going to swing with Pokemon. He's going to die. Right now, there's no way for me to clear out all his bodies, unfortunately. And he's just going to shine me and tap his TK Kari. And at this point, I already know I lost. I'm just playing just to play, to see how it goes. Because you never know. But yeah, like we both learned a lot from this game, especially me. I shouldn't be picking up a deck right before regionals and playing with it. I just got really lucky, I guess. But I did struggle a lot. Not knowing I had that ultimate effect. The overall ultimate effect would have changed most of my games to being a better 2-0 or a better 2-1. I only lost 2 games this day, and this was the first one. Then I lost in top 8 because I just needed one draw away from a hybrid, fortunately. But yeah, shout out to Gaiaforce Gaming again. He also gave me a pair of dice, and they were pretty freaking nice, guys. I would definitely recommend checking them out. But yeah, this is the first time I think I have a YouTube match basically on my channel, so it's pretty cool. A YouTuber match. I've never really played with anybody yet, I think, to date. But so let's finally gonna be starting the next round. Sorry about the ranting. I'm gonna go ahead and Digimon to Gosmon in the back. Guarantee that his selfie mods are gonna be 3 costs to play, and then I'm gonna play a TK to gain a memory every time I suspend something, and or to start getting out my hybrids. So I am going to use it to get out my hybrid, because this hybrid does search 1 JP and 1 green hybrid for 2. I think this card is absolutely strong. I definitely recommend never cutting this card if you're playing green hybrid, and you should always be playing it at 4. So we're going to go ahead and swing with the Gosmon. Unfortunately, it was probably the best thing to do in this situation, because he did have an Electmon, and the Electmon has a high probability of dying to my security. So I wanted to take out a security instead, you know. That TK also made that Susanomon 17k, so there's no way I was surviving that hit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play JP to start up the Tamer shenanigans, and he's going to go ahead and swing with the Electmon. Does die, like I said, and he's going to go ahead and draw and discard for Demimera. So his game plan is basically to recover and to poke consistently, but he's playing a lot of cards that have security +1, and he does play the control cards as well, like that option you just saw. And the Shine is also a really good aggro control card. Then I'm gonna go ahead and Digivolve, search the top 5, and we're gonna Digivolve for 1. We're gonna swing. We could have survived this check because we did have the Mega in our hand, but we didn't. So we're gonna go ahead and play a JP. JP is gonna put him to 1, and then he's just gonna pass his turn. I'm gonna swing with Flamemon, and we're gonna go ahead and Digivolve over JP to search. Don't tell me I forgot the search. I forgot the search. And we're gonna play JP for 1. So we're gonna go ahead and Digivolve, we're gonna draw, and we're gonna go ahead and reduce the cost to 1, and then go to 0, and then we're gonna crash because we don't want him to get his Jet Sylphie value, and we're gonna play Pokemon a search. Tyler did brick in this one, so he was falling a bit behind because he wasn't able to draw Tamers. So he was in a weird position. And then we're gonna go ahead and swing for game. So going into game 3, guys, there was a misplay at the end where we could have won the game, but we gotta read our damn cards. It's very important to read your cards. Doesn't matter what tier deck you have. If you don't read your damn cards, you're not gonna have a good time. But yeah, guys, looking at his game plan, I already understood that he has a lot of control options, and he has a lot of recoveries, so getting the burst amount of damage was probably the best case to do. I was just consistently poking him back, making sure that he didn't have anything to stay on board while controlling his board with suspending and swinging over things. But yeah, we also try to choke him as much as possible because the the champion Digivolving is always going to be 2 unless there's a Pokemon on board. So we're going to go ahead and play the Mimi, and we're going to be set to 4. We're going to Pokemon, we're going to search, we're going to add the hybrid. And we're going to play another Pokemon to make sure that we get maximum amount of value. We're going to go ahead and add the 10 Warrior. Then we were just double reading it, so I can only choose one of the 2. So we're going to go ahead and put the Rhino to the bottom. Not knowing how strong the Rhino was actually, I was just abusing the fact that he was 1 to Digivolve and he was 8K. Because 8K is pretty big this format. Champion going to be able to do the most amount of value. He's going to go ahead and Digivolve into a Zephyrmon for free, and then hard play a Pokemon. This position is really tough because we both have both Pokemons, but he does have an extra tamer that I didn't have. The benefits for going second is this way stronger than going first in this format, is what I've noticed. We're going to go ahead and Digivolve for 2, and then we're going to reduce the cost. We're going to gain 2 memory for each Pokemon, and then we're going to download. We're going to Digivolve for free, suspending a Pokemon. And then we went into an Ancient. We're going to go ahead and swing at the Sylphimon. We're going to trash the security. The Zephyrmon. And then we're going to go ahead and play a Flamemon to search. He's going to go ahead and play a TK, then gain the memory for the Pokemon. Then goes Sylphie to recover 1. He can't attack because that TK just came out. And he's going to play another TK for 2. And he's going to play Seraphi for 4 to recover 1. At this point, getting rid of those Pokemons were important, but that Seraphimon was just terrifying me. So we went ahead and JP for 3. We're going to Digivolve for 1. We're going to suspend the Pokemon. We're going to trash the security, and we're going to hit Piercing. It is going to die. Oh, I just brought out that JP that turn, so we did the same play, but I didn't swing with the JP, but I did see the TK, so I wanted to be fair and just swing and proc the TK anyways. I didn't want to just really change the order, and he was fine with it, and I was fine with it. We both know I wasn't fucking mentally prepared for this deck. But yeah, so we fixed that. I didn't gain the 2 memory for the Pokemons either. I'm just misplaying up the wall. So we're gonna go ahead and play an Agumon for 3, and we're going to play a TK for 2. Setting up a Tamer for next turn. Getting rid of that Pokemon was probably the best thing to do. There's just so much memory gain between that, and gaining 2 memory for free is pretty busted. So he's going to go ahead and Digivolve one more time, and recover. And he's going to go ahead and swing at security. It is going to die, unfortunately, but he does get to recover, which is huge. hit into a 13k, and then he's gonna go ahead and blow up both my Pokemons, unfortunately. But I can already see the amount of strength he's gonna go that he has on board. We already saw the Shine Greymon, so we're gonna go ahead and suspend. But we did that wrong. So what we could have done is we could have Digivolved into an Arbomon and then into that Digimon to suspend the Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and swing at the Sylphimon, and we're gonna go ahead and swing a Security, and we're gonna Atomic Inferno to check twice. And then we're going to hit a Wyvern's Breath. But the great part about Wyvern's Breath is even if it becomes my Ancient, I'm going to be able to get a Arbomon on board. I don't think we trashed the Security, but I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. So, I told you guys I misplayed at the end. You're about to see the misplay soon. So we're going to go ahead and swing Flame on. We're going to hit a Tamer, unfortunately. And then we're going to play a Beetle to put him to 3. So he's going to go ahead and Digivolve into one of his hybrids. He's going to go ahead and swing at swing at the Flamemon. He's going to play Memory Boost to basically recover one. We're going to swing at Security. No, we're going to swing it to Crash. No, we're going to swing at Security. Yeah, we swung at Security. We play a Mimi. And this is when the game starts to go downhill. I had a lot of pressure. And Zuchimon put him back to 3 for 5. So, we're going to go ahead and Digivolve. We're going to search. We're going to add. We're going to draw. Forgot to draw. Then we're gonna search to add. We're gonna add the Arbomon. We don't add the Mimi because he only adds JP. We're gonna Digivolve for 1. And we could have Digivolved into the Ancient Choi for 3 and swung at Security. I know. Alright, so maybe it was a better thing we didn't swing though, because the TK would drop it by 1. And if he had another TK card, he could drop it by 2 and swing over it. He's gonna swing at Security. He's gonna check twice. He's gonna hit a JP, and we're gonna suspend both Digimon. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and play Zoe and put me to 1. So the Ancient Troymon, I already knew could swing over that. We're gonna swing at the Elecmon to Crash to draw. We're gonna JP for 1, and we're gonna be able to swing over the Pokemon, and then we could have Digivolved for 1. But there was a lot of memory he was gonna gain that turn, so we just JP just in case. He's going to swing a Elecmon. He's going to hit a Izzy, which is great. And then he's going to pop Memory Boost to play a Rise to shine me. So then the Ancient Troymon effect activates. I got to play Digimon for free, which is always free. So this is the part where I messed up hard. We're going to go ahead and where I messed up like terribly. So we were thinking we could win this. We have a Atomic Inferno in hand. We can hit 2 checks. We have 2 Tamers, so we just have to reduce the cost by 1. I am dumb, and I forgot JP reduces cost for Digivolve. So I was thinking for a second that the Digimon reduces cost. So I paid the 2 memory. I could have JP'd, gained the 3K, the +1, gone to 2, swing 2 checks, and swing Arbomon, and then Digivolve for another hybrid for game. But we didn't do this. So that's the biggest reason why we lost this game. You got to read your cards, guys. It's very important. Tyler was also just knowing his deck, so he had the advantage at the moment, and he's also a very reputable player. So fortunately, we did fall short in this game, but we came back and hit top 8. If there's any position that you can't get out of, guys, just remember to reread your cards. Sometimes you might have something on board to win. So we're going to hit the 2 checks, and we're at 1, and we're going to swing Arbomon, and we lose because we can't do it. Yeah, look, I even thought the Digimon reduced the cost. I am stupid. But yeah, we were talking about it afterwards. I brought it up to him. He's like, "Oh shit, my bad." He was like, "I misplayed too though." But it was a really good game. He was a really nice dude. I definitely recommend checking out the channel. And remember, guys, I'm not a professional. I just love playing this game competitively. Remember, we brick by nature, and thank you guys for watching.